Nobody wins when the family feels.
I couldn't miss this opportunity. I heard tomorrow they getting out $100 gifts to cars for Steak and Shake, so I'm gonna make sure I be truth teller here tomorrow.
It was a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets. They say 2 other people were also shot when 4 gunmen, witnesses say, jumped out of cars and fired from just a few feet away.
They be thinking I'm weak, bro. On everything, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm starting to think
all the bloggers weak.
Yeah, they think I'm weak. I was finna say, can I show you something? But I don't want to do that to your camera, man.
What you trying to show me?
I'm just trying to tell him, man. If I just be chilling, bro. Like I just be really chilling.
Cause the way you said that, I'm thinking.
I just be cooling, bro.
Some indecent exposure or something. What the fuck?
Nah, I just be chilling, bro. And you know, niggas are how you go there for no reason, bro. Like they'll put you in the blender and they be thinking like. So I just be like, you know, I mean, you know, like, you know, do we have a problem? You know,
man, what's that, a 50?
It's Trenches News, man, but, you know, like, you got to be safe out here, you know? You got to be safe in these streets, bro. Like, ain't nothing, you ain't going to get none for sweet. Ain't like, you could think that I'm from the trenches, bro.
Y'all playing a dangerous game if you talking to them people, but then want to portray something else on social media. And it's not me just saying that. We about to discuss the story of the show. Them boys ain't playing. The feds can pretty much find out anything. So if you wearing a mask on a public platform all the time, you're not hiding from the feds. You hiding from the people. Recently, a Chicago blogger has made local headlines in his city after he been identified as Cooperator 1 and taking a stand later this week in the trial for FBG Duck. Family, don't get me wrong. These allegations been out for some time now. But the real reason we talking about it today in this video, because now the public is privileged to knowing the details of him being an informant. Fam, we're going to go over this one. We also going to hear his response before this information came out after his name was in paperwork on a DJU interview. Shout out to him. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Late Chicago rapper FBG Duck had passed away on August 4th, 2020. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. He was gunned down in downtown Chicago while shopping for his child.
It was a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets. They say 2 other people were also shot when 4 gunmen, witnesses say, jumped out of cars and fired from just a few feet away. A street known for Chicago's most expensive shopping today turned into a crime scene, rattled by gunfire and littered with bullet casings.
I was standing here and saw people running in every direction, trying to look for cover.
With good reason. Police say 3 people were out shopping along Oak Street late this afternoon. 2 men, they say, were standing on the sidewalk near the Dolce & Gabbana store, just a few steps from Michigan Avenue.
2 vehicles pulled up. 4 individuals exited those vehicles, 2 from each vehicle, and began firing at the individuals that were on the sidewalk outside of one of the stores here.
Shoppers and residents scrambled as 2 men dropped to the ground from the stream of bullets.
On the video you can hear, I try to count them. I counted about 17 shots.
I was standing where we're standing now and heard what I thought was a machine gun. And then a black car speeding down Oak Street going west.
Friends say one of those bullets killed the polarizing Chicago rapper known as FBG Duck.
FBG Duck was well respected in the city. He was well loved. But with being well loved, he was always also well hated on the other side.
Tonight, police say 2 other people are still being treated for gunshot wounds, a man and a female, while police are looking for as many as 4 gunmen they say got away from the scene in 2 different cars. Tonight, detectives are poring over surveillance video from the various stores along this block.
Shortly after, 4 people from the neighborhood O Block was arrested for the demise of FBG Duck. Fast forward 3 years later, the trial for those 4 men has started in November of 2023. Now, a star witness in that case is a man that go by the name of Trenches News from Chicago, who also do blogging on hood stories. Now, when the paperwork for this case had leaked out, Some people had put two and two together and found out that Trench's News was one of the star witnesses and confronted him about it, but it was still a lot of mixed feelings in the air on why and how from his audience. Now last month he addressed this situation by posting a video with 47,000 views and counting, suggesting that he's taking a stand, but then going to interview which you'll later hear a clip of and say he's not, but he could if he wanted to.
I couldn't miss this opportunity. I heard tomorrow they getting out $100 gift cards for Steak and Shake, so I'm gonna make sure I be truth teller here tomorrow too. But yeah, this the courtroom, man. Just had to show y'all, you know, don't live duck. Yeah. Yo, this is Trench's News, live, reporting from you, from the Dirksen Federal Building, man. Today is Carlton Weekly Day in the O Block Sloppy 6, man. This is the trial of the century. We got truth teller in the washroom smoking and sniffing rocks, and then we have a couple more bloggers in here. But Trench's News was able to get early access to everything. And I know how you wondering how I'm still in here with my mask on. Hey, don't worry about that. Ask the cop who was on the stand for Melly. Now, with that being said, I'll be back at y'all with more updates on the news, on this news report. I will bring you the latest, and shout out to the people who left the donuts and the coffee.
So as you can see, Trench's News was making fun of the situation. The next day was aired an interview from DJU. Check out a clip. And Trench's News provided the reason on why he was picked up by the feds and had to testify or give a statement from his words. Check it out.
So,
Yeah, civilian life, getting that civilian life.
okay, so you say, so basically text messages between you and Kenny Mac
Oh yeah.
was used as evidence?
Nah, that's how I got spent on.
That's how you got spent.
Yeah. What?
We must address is obviously the O Block trial coming up, right?
Yes.
Now the reason why I call this the elephant in the room is because a few weeks, almost a month ago, it was a uproar on the internet about Trench's News, and they was putting your real name, you know, being a character witness in this O Block trial. They was saying it was not only Trench's News, but Butter as well, you know.
Yeah.
And they was coming with some hard facts, some hard documents, you know. So, what's going on, Trench's News? Are you a character witness in this case coming up?
Nah, I ain't gotta be no witness, none of that shit. Like I ain't gotta go and get on no stand. If I wanna go and get on the stand, I mean, you know, of course if you wanna do anything, you can do it. But yeah, I had got spent on, you know what they say, spent on, grabbed, whatever. You know, if you've been watching me forever, then you know that Kenny Mac was my celly. You know, I've been on interviews, and you know when they asked me about the O Block file, like I was surprised that he wasn't. So you know, we as cellies do. You know, you my celly, you rolled me for Duckman when they tried to roll me in jail 2014. I'm talking about, you know, so we was kicking it. I come home, we texting, you know, doing all the shit. I don't really want to say what the Texas was about the shit, cause you know you get shit. I'm gonna show you the shit that you get in your email when they try to want your shit, subpoena your whole fucking files and shit. You hear me? Like all because you talk to a motherfucker who involved with some dumb shit. And if he knew he was in this shit, he shouldn't even text me. You know what I'm saying? So to make it like, oh man, like what I'm supposed to do? Go up in there and be like, I don't know this nigga, or I don't know none of these people, ball up and put my hand on my head. Nigga, I got businesses, nigga. I got 5 fucking businesses. You think I'm finna do a day for you? Hell no. Fuck them. On everything. I said it on DJU first. Fuck them. On everything. Fuck you talking about? On everything. Fuck them. And I stay with my shit, you hear me? I stay with my shit. Fuck them. On everything. I ain't worried about nobody. Hey, look, I got business. I got a barbershop. I got 2 stores. You hear me? Party buses. Hey, look, ain't nowhere in the hell. Hey, look. You right where you need to be.
Now we're gonna stop it there. Shout out to DJU. He got over an hour+ interview with Trench's News. If you guys want to check it out, you guys should go over there and do so. Now that's what he had to say a month before today And I don't know if that made the feds upset, but they made it a priority to provide the Sun-Times in Chicago as much information as needed to put Trench's News on blast. Look how they played it, family. They had a photo from his video on his YouTube platform a month before with the caption, "Star witness in FBG Duck murder trial is a mass rap blogger and longtime government informant." It provides his government name. Martell Wiley, who runs the popular Trench's News YouTube channel, was paid nearly $25,000 to cooperate with the government. An FBI agent had testified Monday. And going to say, Martell Wiley, who Trench's News YouTube channel has 114,000 subscribers, is expected to testify this week at the trial of 6 men charged in the brazen attack in the Gold Coast on August 4th, 2020. The article go on and say, there has been a widespread speculation in the rap blogosphere that Wiley had violated the non-snitch street code and was identified in court records as Cooperator 1, who prosecutors say provided information about the O Block faction of the Black Disciples that's at the center of the murder and racketeering case. They went in and talked about the YouTube video that he made that we just talked about and also some of his interviews. But check this statement out from the FBI agent. He will provide background information. He reviewed surveillance footage and reviewed social media posting. The FBI agent had quoted, noting that Wiley was dropped as an informant for a time when he grew unresponsive. Prior to the FBI testimony, one of the roughly dozen defense attorneys in the case noted that Wiley, aka Trench's News, had been used twice as an informant more than a decade ago, calling for more information about details about payments. They have described Wiley as a member of the Black Disciples Newtown faction. Though the FBI agent acknowledged he later ran with FBG Duck's crew and the Gangster Disciples. When asked whether he was concerned that Trench's News may be a little biased based on his connection to Duck, the FBI agent simply said, yes. Now I want to provide this last detail. On October 10th, 2023, the first day of jury selection, defense attorneys moved to block Trench's News from testifying after he made a YouTube video that contradicted his grand jury testimony. According to the Chicago Tribune, Trench's News testified that he's recognized most of the defendants from surveillance footage, but then claimed publicly that he couldn't identify the gunman. Trench's News couldn't be reached for a comment. Fam, this evidence, you can't play both sides, man. Now he screwed over the streets on what he reporting on for his income, and also the feds. This playing out before our very eyes. Fam, this is the story of a Chicago blogger who was paid $25,000 in total to be an informant for over a decade. Wearing the mask as he report on street news while talking to the people. Man, it's all messed up. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll see you guys on the next one.